terrible moments on paternity court.
You just told the court that you had not cheated, and yet now you say you get even. That doesn't make sense. So you say you cheat to get even?
Well, I tell him that to make him mad.
Let's not go back down negative roads.
I'm sorry.
I mean, that's what drives me crazy.
The defendant had some serious as heck doubts regarding the paternity of baby Amir. But hold on, his doubts got further fueled, or should I say confirmed, by a suspicious text he received a couple of weeks ago. There was denial, there was a mystery, and all sorts of drama. What more could you want, you paternity peeps? Hop in, and let's get this show on the road.
Night seen I had a missed message. I see that message on there, and I instantly got up and called her. Like, who is this? I asked her, do she know the person? She said no. I looked up
It comes from a number you don't even know. Miss Turner, do you remember that night when you got that call from Mr. Jones saying, I got a text message?
Yes, ma'am.
What happened?
I don't know who that is, but like I told him, he got so many females.
So the midnight text caused the intended ruckus, just the way it was meant to be. Now, Miss Turner was quick to blame it all on the haters. Yeah, what are you, ma'am, a celebrity? Well, they do seem to live in their own little world, don't they? Let's see the damage the text left behind in its wake.
Who is the hater that writes, why are you claiming that baby, men running in and out of her house? Get a DNA test, don't be a fool. Who's the hater that would write that?
He got so many female friends that don't like him being with me, so it could be one of them. It don't have to be a man. They could have throw somebody profile.
Ah, the good old tangled web of love and a whole lot of suspicion. Sounds like a heartbreaking saga of betrayal from the defendant's perspective. Oh, he was hurt. Now, add the neighbor's late night texts into this mix, and baby daddy's mind was probably blown. Sounds like Miss Turner was a busy bee on the phone.
We was in a relationship. Everything was okay at that time. She was pregnant. We had a whole lot of falling out, and mainly this is why I got doubts. He had texted her one day when I went to work, like 6 in the morning, right after I left for work, trying to come over.
Come over for what?
That's what I'm trying to know.
Oh boy, like those messages were not enough to throw baby daddy's world into chaos. Incoming? The exes. Yeah, just imagine seeing your girl in cahoots with everyone. Not something I would want to see, man. It's terrible.
Most of my friends that I'm cool with, if I'm cool with their boyfriend or whatever, I do call. If they like a brotherly figure to me, I call them bro. They call me sis. I ain't around here sleeping with nobody and they talking about some sis, or I'm talking about some bro, cause that's trifling.
Well, it's the same guy.
I told.
So up till now, it was just a whirlwind of suspicions and mysteries, and all based on cryptic messages. Those might be enough to convince Mr. Jones of his girl's infidelity, but they certainly weren't enough to convince the court.
He'll come to my job and chill with me for a little bit. Then he'll be like, oh, I'm about to go home and lay down. But he going somewhere else. He making little detours over somebody else's house.
Who else was chilling at
That's
you
the
at your
problem.
job?
So since he want to go out and talk to somebody else, so yeah, I got to hit my ex up like, good morning.
But you
Why
love
would I
him.
tell you good morning?
But you love him.
Oh.
You still love
He
him.
didn't deserve that no more.
But no worries, people, because baby daddy had proof. Oh yes, Miss Turner dialed his number by accident. And guess what? He caught her in a quite compromising situation. Now that's terrible. It seemed both played the revenge game pretty strongly, leaving the window of conception a mess.
Well, however she called me, I don't know if it was on purpose, but for me, I didn't answer the phone. It was a message
Why you ain't answer the phone, though? Why you ain't answer the phone? Where was he at?
On my voicemail.
Where was he at, though? Why you ain't answer the phone?
It was a message, it was late night, I was asleep. I heard moaning, and I heard another man talking in the background.
Who was moaning? A woman or a man?
It was a woman.
In the wise words of the judge, a lot was going on in that 1 month of conception. The quid pro quo came right back to haunt these guys, especially the baby mama.
I pulled up on my ex. I thought about doing something with him, but at the time I was already pregnant because I had took a pregnancy test, and we was already rocking in because I was ready. He already knew when I called him, told him I was pregnant. We was about to break up. I was about done with him anyway. We was just, you know what I'm saying? Let's try to work it out for the baby. We ain't, our parents wasn't in the same household with us.
Drum roll, please. It was time for the truth. Who was the real father of little Amir? That was the $1 million question. And we had the answer for you. All set and ready to be rolled out.
Mr. Jones, you are the father.
Okay.
That don't mean all that.
You feel, no, it do. It do.
That just mean the baby mine.
For 25 good years, Miss Beauville lived with the truth that she had a father. But that bliss soon turned into a nightmare when Daddy Dearest dropped the "I'm not your dad" bomb. Cue the heartbreak and all kinds of confusion. But she was a fighter and was ready to prove Mr. Beauville wrong.
Ago, I received a phone call from another brother of mine stating that my dad had doubts that if he was my father or not due to activities that happened before I was born. That was during Thanksgiving on a holiday weekend, and he felt like my mom was unfaithful and was doing things that wasn't right within the relationship.
Picture this, a Thanksgiving dinner, family tensions, and ta-da! A bombshell revelation. Well, the cat's out of the bag now, so let's rewind a little. This family grapevine was buzzing for a decade, and people have been telling the defendant all sorts of rumors. This led to the baby mama getting real with him right then and there.
I had no clue that he ever doubted that Carrie was his daughter. Carrie was devastated. My daughter broke down, and this is my only daughter.
I asked one of my sons for Carrie's number because I wanted to share something with him. When I told my son how I felt about this situation that we're here today for.
There was a lot to unpack in this case, folks. The doubts and reservations surrounding the pregnancy hit like a ton of bricks. Now, Mr. Beauville claimed he met someone who looked like the spitting image of the alleged daughter. And that's when the "uh-oh, I might not be the father" alarm went off. But Miss Beauville shut that down.
And I finally met some of Carrie's cousin. And the person that I'm talking to, one of her cousins, is his granddaughter. Your Honor, if I had a picture and showed it to you right now of her cousin, you would believe that would be Carrie. If I showed you her picture, you would believe that was Carrie. And that's when I said, you know, I knew I was right. I knew I was right.
Rise and shine, birth certificate. Rise and shine. Now, there was no father listed there. Uh-oh, something for sure wasn't adding up. Next, we learned that Mr. Beauville relocated with his wife to avoid these rumors. Alas, only if it was that easy, because the suspicions tagged right along with him and Miss Regina. Yup, rumors of her involvement with another man haunted him for a decade.
You didn't let him sign the birth certificate, Ms. Duval?
Nope.
Ma'am, no,
Nope.
that's not the case.
Nope.
Mr. Beauville never took the time to go there and sign those birth certificates. I told him time and time again, you are a grown man. Go to that hospital, to the wherever, and sign your children's birth certificate.
Well, this other guy sure became a nuisance. However, Miss Duval vehemently denied any infidelity, but the baby daddy didn't buy any of it and kept on running his mouth. So much so, the poor girl broke down. The absence of a father got to her, and she poured her heart out. And yet the guy had the gall to talk over her.
South Carolina, he gonna say, that's my baby, that's my baby. See what I'm saying?
About Carrie?
Yeah, see, I would say, you know how, yeah, about Carrie, that's my baby, that's my
That
baby.
is a lie straight from hell.
Why would they start this type of rumor,
Your Honor.
especially a person in the family? What would be the motive?
The floodgates were broken. There was no stopping it now. Oh boy, Miss Carrie and her siblings suffered a heck of a lot at the hands of their supposed father, all because he believed the rumors and wasted a decade over it. Terrible, terrible indeed.
I've let people hurt me because of you and not having the love of a father. And if you have a father, you will never understand what not having a father does to you, especially being a black woman. And I love God with all my heart, but
that
it
was your mother
still...
and your...
Miss Carrie's tears, apologies, and family wounds ran deep. With the courtroom drama reaching its climax, the truth may be the only thing to set them free. But hold on, because it can also bring even more surprises. Let's see which way the dice rolled.
Mr. Beauville, you are the father.
He knows and he has no more reason to doubt me as his daughter. I really just want to tell him that I'm so sorry that you missed out.
The stakes were higher for this case, as Miss Hunter had a past that so did not help the present circumstances. Oh yes, from fake pregnancies to photoshopping fake evidence. She sure landed in troubled waters when a very real pregnancy happened. A spicy cocktail of deceit, doubt, and paternity puzzles coming right up.
You were faking pregnancies.
Yes.
So the relationship was rocky.
Exactly.
So you said you were gonna fake like you were pregnant.
Yes.
So what did you do?
I had my friend Photoshop my pregnancy test, and she put my name on it.
You and your husband were together.
We weren't officially together. It wasn't exclusive. He was messing with other girls, and I was talking to other people.
Now, their relationship wasn't exclusive, but baby mama pulled quite a few strings to make it one. They were all about that rocky love roller coaster. Nothing new, same old, same old. But hold on, because here's where it gets saucy. Mrs. Hunter decided to fake not one, not two, but 5 pregnancies. Oh my! 5 bun-in-the-oven fabrications? No wonder the guy denied it.
It's not the first time. It's been about 5 times. And
5 lies.
5 lies, 5 pregnancies.
5
times.
faked pregnancies.
Yes, 5. No, I was supposed to had a baby like in that time, 3 years in that time. You know, I was supposed to have a baby and never had a baby. You know, and that's why I thought it was just a lot of stuff that I...
Time to get into the nitty-gritty. Imagine being shot and the doctor discloses that you're sterile, aka unable to father any children. And then, voila, the wife announced a pregnancy. Ouch! Well, the trust factor in this relationship certainly hit rock bottom, and so the betrayal hangs heavy in the air.
Ms. Hunter is pregnant.
Yeah, that's a couple of months after I just got shot. I couldn't even perform right, you know?
Yes, he could. He was performing better than ever then.
Mr. Hunter, you get shot in the
groin area.
in the groin area.
Yeah, in the groin area.
So you get shot in the groin area.
Yes.
The doctors give you this news.
Yes,
He's
exactly.
lying. He was cheating.
And
Okay, well...
he was out there cheating.
Well, that was surely a real kicker, am I right? And oh, the arguments about late night texts, Walmart trips at odd hours. And wait, there's more. Supposed sightings of mysterious guys in cars. Man, oh man, the missus sure was fond of going places at odd hours. This marriage had more twists than a daytime soap opera.
She was texting on the phone.
Texting and having sex is totally different from actually having sex with
She'll tell
somebody.
me she's going to the store. Don't come back for 3-4 hours. And this is about 11 o'clock. You come back 2-3 hours in the morning talking about you looking for stores and stuff. Walmart, you shopping at Walmart. Walmart is closed at 12 o'clock. You know, like.
Hold on to your hats, because we're about to dive right into the window of conception. Oh, and it was stuffed with doubts and confusion. But hold on, Miss Hunter ultimately confessed. Yup, but just to texting other guys, not to the cheating part. However, baby daddy brought along a witness to prove her wrong.
That's what I'm
Texting.
saying. It's calls, phone calls. I mean, I can't even see her phone. I never see her phone or anything.
She looks just like
Mr. Hunter, you brought a witness today and you claim that this person has seen your wife cheating. Have you witnessed Miss Hunter cheating on Mr. Hunter?
I seen her riding by, and I seen somebody in the car.
Oh my, after hearing that, the Mrs. testimony doesn't sound so truthful now, does it? Furthermore, the woman axed her foot after confessing to domestic fights. She cheated. But for now, she was blowing a different tune here. Yep, you guessed it right, that she lied to get back at him for his cheating. Man, are they a toxic couple or what?
I
Why?
lied because
That-
he cheated on me just to get even. I don't get.
I've never
I don't
cheated on you
mad
to get even. I mean,
This
it
dude be
happened.
cheating.
It
This
would
little
happen, it
stuff
happened.
Be everywhere.
You just told the court that you had not cheated, and yet now you say you get even. That doesn't make sense. So you say you cheat to get even?
Well, I tell him that to make him mad. Really.
Now, wait a minute. Before the baby mama figures out the paternity of her child, her paternity was very much a question mark still. And a man was present in the court who very well could end up being her biological father. What are the odds of that happening? Let's hear it.
It was not just a one-night thing. You had a sexual relationship. This could potentially be during the window of time that Ms. Hunter was conceived.
I remember around the time, maybe about 3-4 months after we stopped the intimate part of our relationship, I heard something about her being pregnant.
Well, the results were in. And there were 2 of them. Oh yeah. Mr. Triplett along with Mr. Hunter both got tested for paternity. Now, this could go either way. Pure bliss or plain old devastation. Here goes nothing.
In the case of Hunter versus Hunter, when it comes to the paternity of 2-year-old Shiana Hunter, Mr. Hunter, you are her father.
Ha ha.